We're just days away from the 103rd running of the Indianapolis 500, and starting today, we'll have a crew out at the Motor Speedway for coverage of the race, as well as features surrounding this spectacle. Today, Nicole Cressine is live at the Speedway with a story about a sponsor that's aiming to save lives through organ donation. Nicole.
Mike, each of the 33 drivers in the Indianapolis 500 have a sponsor, but many of the fans who show up to the race aren't paying much attention to the cause behind the sponsorship when they're watching their favorite drivers zoom around the track. But for the Indiana Donor Network, that cause behind the sponsorship is even more important than what place the driver finishes in.
We didn't ever think of not doing it.
When Tammy Smith and her husband Jim lost their 19-year-old son Travis in a car accident in 2007, she says she already knew her son's organs would be donated to help save lives.
Jimmy's mom had a bumper sticker on her car years ago that was my favorite saying from organ donation, and it was, "Don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here." And so that kind of has always stuck with us.
Organ donation is the center of the Indiana Donor Network's Driven to Save Lives campaign at the Indianapolis 500. And the face of the campaign is Brian Clausen, the driver who lost his life in a racing accident in 2016 and whose family went through a similar process to the Smiths.
When we got to the hospital, we had no idea that he was a registered organ and tissue donor. And so my family found that out, and Brian was able to save 5 lives through organ donation and heal up to 75 others through tissue donation.
There are currently over 114,000 people in the U.S. awaiting a transplant, nearly 1,300 of them in Indiana. Pippa Mann, Brian's former teammate and the driver of the Indiana Donor Network's car at the 500, says she wasn't always aware of this large need for organ donation.
It took losing 2 friends of mine whom were donors, Brian being the second, for me to actually make sure that I checked my license to go to driventosavelives.org and for me to sign up online. And so it's trying to keep that conversation and that awareness in the forefront of mind for race fans too.
For Tammy Smith, seeing a sponsor representing the cause her family loves gives her a feeling of joy.
And for Indiana Donor Network to be part of the sponsor for Pippa Mann's car is just awesome to me. It means so much.
And for Brian's family, being part of the effort to lower the number of people waiting for their miracle is their way of continuing his legacy.
It's kind of the Brian way to chip away at that as much as we can, and we just want everybody to register and be like Brian.
According to driventosavelives.org, if you were to line up the 114,000 people who are awaiting those transplants around the U.S., around the track here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, they could circle the track 10 times. So that puts into perspective the amount of need that is currently in the United States for these organ donations and how important this campaign really is. Mike?
That's an impressive visual image you just provided us there. Thank you, Nicole. We'll have coverage of the Indy 500 over on WTWO this Sunday. NBC's coverage begins at 11, and the race is scheduled to start at noon.